Hi, welcome back. Another important project interview series question. So let's see what is the version control and how you manage in your role in SAP ECC or S4 HANA. This is the quite common question. Like they would like to check, for example, you said that I worked so and so implementation project and you work somewhere like, uh, what I would say, enhancement specific project or else support project, certain cases. This is the common question. Okay. So version, what is the version control? For example, most of the times, this is the same question common for client level roles and, you know, the service consultant roles as well as technical consultant roles. Certain times it can be applicable time to time the version control for every role. What exactly the version control? I will tell you simple example. Okay, let's try to see some examples. So version control where is applicable? Okay, what is version control if you talk about in common sense? Okay, so nowadays it's quite trending. Okay, mobile versions are releasing iPhone 13, iPhone 14, iPhone 15. You can consider each one is version with different features. Okay, so first case is extension of features, adding new features, and second one is asking completely new feature. Okay, third one is asking completely new report. Okay, it can be text changes, it can be requirement. In simple terms, if you talk about, you presented to the customer in the form of the functional specification based on requirement specification. So the customer is not satisfied, you go back and try to change the solution. Okay, so I'll tell you a simple example. You're writing one functional specification. In that, initially customer asked, like, he want certain manual condition need to be as a discount, it should be applied at item level. After he came to know that I don't want item level manual condition, I want header condition. Okay, so then first you wrote a functional specification for item level. This need to be applicable certain cases because of certain sales or certain conditions like that. That is version one of your functional specification. Or else your business document, the business requirement document also. If he is trying to add, I will explain you. Extension is a bit different. So then initially he is looking for one of his country for the one particular sales organization, same the manual condition. Okay, so later he want it at a header level, so the requirement is changed, so your document version also changed, and earlier what is written it is got striked out, or else it can be used only header condition. That is one thing. I'll tell you one more example. For example, initially they asked for one material pricing group is applicable for certain country and certain customer only. Okay, for example, he is looking for Germany. Later, he would like to extend the same material pricing group discount for future countries. Okay, now Germany is in support, and Czech Republic already there in support, and Russia is already there in support. The same pricing group technology and same pricing condition type, he would like to utilize it for Russia and Czech Republic. Then you will try to manage, you will try to increase the version. This is one thing. Okay, this is called extensibility. Okay, for a document. Okay, so go live might happen. For example, if you take Reliance is a project, it exists some 40-50 years ago. Okay, certain business, so they slowly expanding to different regions or different countries or else different business processes. They would like to bring it on the same technology or same functionality, such a case. So whenever you update that particular document, that is called FS update, functional specification update. Okay, so the basically version control. If someone is asked, what is your version control? I can able to control. So I would like to receive the requirement specification document from the customer when I supposed to discuss with them. So based on the deviations, either incremental requirements or else existing requirement for extension, I would like to write my functional specification, either new functional specification with changes. I will try to update the version time to time with my customer for traveling with the requirement with a particular customer, or else it can be scenario such a way that if I'm working in the support, so it is already existing functionality, they would like to extend it to certain country or certain region or certain plant. It can see, I'm just giving an example of pricing, it can be anything. So that part I'm going to do the version control. What are all the cases actually prevail for functional consultant? One is functional specification. Next, sometimes unit test document. Okay, initially you tested certain functionalities. You need not retest. Suppose if you retested also same document, version 2 also there. So then version control is part of functional functional consultant. When you make changes and deviations or certain code changes, certain restrictions, if you ask your ABAPer, then it is a version control for technical specification, and this is version control for your business specification and a requirement specification from client side also. All these are the different categories will be there for version control. Okay, so let me try to pick some live example. Okay, before that, let me ask you this. If you are not at subscribed, please subscribe my YouTube channel. I'm just trying to provide whatever I know in my experience, real-time tips, and on top of it, and this is my dedicated Udemy channel. Currently I'm holding 5,674 students. In that, sales and distribution is one of my top course. Currently I'm holding 110 hours. So I'm just trying to add this video also over there, and you can see this real-time idoc training. Okay, these two courses are very, very important for any SAP consultant for that matters to learn about idocs. Here I have created 5 scenarios. You will get a better idea before getting into the industry. And this is the current thing. Version control also I have explained in this course, getting master to write a functional specification. This is one of the section. I have explained each and every section in detail. That's why I got almost out of 5, 4.8 ratings. Of course, it should be out of 5 to 5. Some people we cannot able to satisfy. All these course links I'm just providing below of this video description, so you can able to give a try. And don't forget to subscribe, and you can comment if you are looking for something. So this is the place. If you look at here, so 0.1 version document creation, this is a very general statement, and actually who's supposed to write it. For example, so document version control will be the part of your functional specification and your technical specification, your requirement specification. Certain times the different documents will be there. Okay, so it will be shared in common drive. Okay, as I explained you. Okay, so for example, 0.2 I'm writing, assume that. So I'll just try to give an example. Access material pricing proof is the condition type which is now currently extended for what I would say for only Germany, as I said that this example. Okay, so existing material pricing group will be extended for which country? Russia and Czech Republic, CZ. Okay, I also forget sometimes. Okay, so which section actually? Okay, you can give the section name. Okay, maybe you can write it detailed description section. Okay, so the date, for example, today is 16.04.2024. Okay, who is the other? Maybe this is my name only. I'm just writing a Mr. Hanuman Singh is writing. Okay, who is the reviewer? It can be reviewer. So you will have all these details will be there. Okay, so who is the company owner? So this is DRAM is the company owner, and this is CDIT team. Okay, So project manager, all these sign-offs will be there. This document you will send to the customer, they will give a sign-off and all emails will be there. Again, you will be take those proofs and upload it into central repository and all those things will be there. Okay. So then once it is approved, you start working for your development. So this is called version control. Maybe later, okay, this is in support 0.3, okay, 0.3. See, v.01 or else v.02 or v.03 or 0.1 the version, v dot this one, this is like this. Whenever you just copying this document and you are copying as a next version, and below that you are entering this can be duplicated, no issues, like you can able to update it. Okay, version v.3 or else same document you can update it. Depends on the scenario, how the current service company is looking for. Okay, so probably you got a new functionality. Okay, maybe. Okay, so you are using the same pricing procedure. Okay, so this header condition type is, for example, D001 will be restricted to USA, for example. Okay, so maybe it is also in some section you have added the details, where are the details, and again you got it some date. This is somewhere around 15.06.2024. Okay, this is Mr. Ram. Okay, so summary, this is how you can able to update the version, not only writing the version control. So you just have to enter the section where detailed description section will be there. So all these are the detailed description section will be there. This is one of the spec actually. Okay, you can able to do it. Okay, this is all about your version control. Okay, if you really wanted to learn about this, and this is the place where I have explained getting master to write a functional specification, each and every section explained. See, these kind of things not available readily with everyone with practicals in olden days. Now we are in new generation, people like us, we are not narrow-minded, we are releasing our knowledge. Try to utilize this an opportunity, try to do all these courses so that it will be helpful for your real-time practical job. I'm not talking about your interviews, not only for your interviews, it is useful for your job also. Okay, thank you so much. I wish you all the best. This is all about version control. You can say that my role for version control, I was part of realization. So like I keep on updating functional specification. So whenever we find the deviations, and certain times we will strike out certain things we don't want it. As per initial requirement, it might be like this. After that, it can be changed, and certain times we need to perform the code changes and not impacting the global solutions. We just need to create certain impact for certain countries only. It can be restriction. It can be like extension. It can be like new functionality creation. It can be like your requirement changes. So based on requirement mapping also, we'll do the version control and we'll do the document upload. It's not only for functional specification, it is also for your unit test documents. It is also for like your requirement specification, and it is also for your technical specification. Depends on the role, you can able to give an answer. This is what you have to explain it. At certain time, you can give certain example why you have updated. I told some pricing example. It can be anything. It can be OTC process also. It can be credit memo also. It can be debit memo also. It can be like MM related configuration FI. It is quite common. This is a quite common question. Project management, and so if someone asks you, just to try to justify, they would like to find it out. Generally, what happens if you work in implementation, there could be chances. Initial requirement versus actual requirement, there should be a chances or the process. It's quite common. If the customer might not have clarity about that, or else you may think that the solution X only fits initially. After that, you think that Y and Z is so feasible, then you will update the document for the same solution also. It has all chances. Okay, thank you so much. I wish you all the best. Have a great day. Jai Bharat.